One of the main things that's been holding me back from this forever world is food. This barn and farm just aren't cutting it. So, cue that epic music. No, stop. One day, Editor Beetle, you'll get this right. I said epic music. There we go. So today, we are going to be building not one, but 4 different farms to solve my food problem. These farms will supply me with a never-ending supply of food to be able to fight anything and everything that I want to without ever worrying about starvation. So sit back, relax, and enjoy watching all the way to the end so that you can see just exactly how these farms wind up looking. Alright, so first things first today, guys, we're going to go over this little bit that we did over here. We did a recent live stream of this world where I built a walking path to get up to my sugarcane farm. Now, if you missed that live stream, don't fret. I will be showing a cheeky little time lapse of this entire progression of starting out with nothing to having a full path to get all the way up here to my sugarcane farm. Eventually, it'll be easier once I get a hold of Elytra and whatnot, but that's okay. We also built our mascot here. That'll make Scorpion happy. It's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Because I think one live stream that I did, it generated 4 on top of it rather than just having the basic, 3 like it's supposed to have. You'll also notice I'm in full diamond armor right now. I have Prot 4 Unbreaking 3 on my helmet, and I hiccuped, sorry. And then I'm going to be combining those two as well once I get enough levels. But let's go ahead and take a step away from that, show that cheeky little time lapse that you guys missed of the live stream. If you're not following along or you don't have that bell notification on, turn it on and you will be able to see whenever I go live. I do stream here on YouTube along with my uploads. So without further ado, here we go. All right, so now that you guys are done watching that lovely thing that you just saw, we need to figure out exactly where we are going to be putting these farms. Where am I going to be putting these farms? I don't know. 6 empty maps. Need to get these maps figured out. So, okay. This should do a map if I go this way. Hopefully, because I'm trying to get the maps done for every area. While I'm doing that, though, we are also scouting out a good area to put these farms. So these farms that I'm going to be doing are something I've been wanting to do for a little while. No, that's not quite it. This should be it. Yay, there we go. Fill that in all the way. Now we can go punch this into the map system. So these farms that I'm going to be doing are like auto chicken farms, auto cow farms, and like auto pig farm, auto sheep farm, things to be able to produce more food so I'm not sitting here eating glowberries that give me 1 hunger bar every single time I eat one of them. So, and I know one of these, the chicken farm, is like fully automatic. So all I have to do is fill it with chickens and then it does everything else for me. It does everything else that I need it to do for me. So that is ideal. I like that aspect. So we should be able to plunk that down there. I feel like that's not right, but it is. That's right, but that just doesn't seem right there. Okay, but I'll go ahead and digress on that because that's something that I need to figure out, but I don't feel like figuring out right now. And I'm thinking the best place for these auto farms are probably going to be over in this area, like over there or over here next to my farm. I'm not quite certain where I exactly want it to be. I could like do 1 or 2 here and then put 1 or 2 somewhere else, like separate them. I could do that. That could be doable. Ooh, look at me thinking of things. I'm gonna use this door for the first time ever. And boom, there we go. Now that's looking good. That's looking good. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start collecting the blocks and resources and whatnot that I am going to need for this. Now, thankfully, with my sugarcane farm, I do have some blocks left over from it that will make doing this a lot easier. Because right now, I don't really need these. I don't really need my fences quite yet. I will need them eventually, but not quite yet. The dirt I won't need. I will need, I don't have any buckets of lava, but I can get those pretty easily. Those aren't hard to come across, mainly because I can make buckets rather quick. I would just like to sleep though. Or just open up this and, oh, bucket of lava. Bucket of lava, there we go. Got the lava situation sorted there. That's good. And then what else am I going to need for this first one? I know I'll need some observers, some deployers, some buttons. So we've got buttons there. I'll need a stone cutter. That'll be one of them. I'll need 2 hoppers, so I will need to make some chests, which I have the wood to be able to do that, to make some hoppers. Now I might actually have some hoppers left over upstairs. So can I sleep yet? No? Okay. We're gonna go run upstairs real quick and see what we can find. All right, so going upstairs, I did have some hoppers, so that is useful for sure. I did pick out an area for the first farm for the chickens. They're gonna be over here near my entrance to my mine shaft. Figured that would be a good spot for them to go. I do need to go ahead and make some chests. So I'm gonna make up as many as I possibly can. Other than that, I have everything that I need in order to make this chicken farm, or at least start said chicken farm. So we're gonna start this off pretty easily. I'm gonna place down a single chest here with a hopper behind it. On top of that hopper is going to get the stone cutter. That's where the chickens will live. And then behind the stone cutter is going to be a dispenser. So if I place a block there, I should be able to dispenser there. And then there will be a hopper going into said dispenser, which on top of that is where the chickens are going to live. So I need to place some glass blocks around here. It's a super simple farm to do. And then we can take our 16 eggs that we have, go ahead and drop them into there. No, don't escape, eh? That, I didn't think that through, they escaped. Tell me that's all the chickens I'm gonna get out of those. Seriously, you two? Oh, I swear. Okay, we will get the chickens back in there eventually. We don't need to worry about that. Now, after this, I need to remember what comes next. I believe it is an observer facing this way, and then we'll dig down 2 blocks. Observer facing down. Replace that dirt. That should be right. Yep, an observer facing up there. We can actually go ahead and break that block. And then I don't have the other thing that I need because I didn't make it. Give me 1 second. All right, so I got the one thing that I was missing, which is a comparator right there. And then I also need to make a cauldron because the cauldron is what is going to cause the chickens to die when they grow up. So I'll take this cauldron, I'll slap it on top of the stone cutter. That's the word I was looking for. We'll put it right there. Throw some lava inside of it. And then we can go ahead and put a block on top of that so we don't have to worry about that, anything falling into it. So when the chickens lay their eggs there, the eggs will get launched out of this dispenser into here. They'll stand on top of this stone cutter, and when they grow up, they'll touch that lava that's inside the cauldron. They'll clip through, and that will cause them to no longer be living. So now I just need to get some chickens over here because I did have chickens, but I was dumb and threw the eggs wrong. And didn't get it all set the way that I needed to, so I'm gonna lure some of my chickens from in here on over there. So we're gonna do that real quick. This should get all of their attention. Come on. I need all of your attention. Yep, come on. Come on, that's quite a few chickens. You can have up to 24 chickens inside of this farm. Otherwise, they start entity cramming and dying. So that is not ideal. The dying part's the not ideal part. So let's go ahead and get these guys over here. We'll walk them up the little ramp that I have. And we'll get them to fall. Oh, hey, look, you laid an egg. We'll get them to fall down into the hole. Come on, guys. Go into the hole. Come on. First captive in. No. Come back. Oh, hold on. Sorry. All right. I apologize for that. That was my wife calling. They're out door dashing right now. Driving around doing stuff. Well, because of the direction that I built this, because it was supposed to be built this way, I can't get this observer to look the way that I need it to. So instead, I just constantly have this ticking, which is a little obnoxious, but it should still work. It should work just fine. I still notice that it is launching eggs out when it gets full of eggs. So that is beneficial. As you can see, those little baby chickens are doing little baby chicken things, being goofies and running around like no other. Yep, it just launched another egg. So now those chickens will continue to be chickens and do chicken things. I'll let them be. We'll come back and check on that in a little bit. Now, granted, I do plan on putting something around them. Don't worry, I'm not just going to have these farms just floating around like nothing else. Or just doing their thing. Let's see if I can make one yet. Note block. Note block takes redstone, and I utilized all of my redstone. So I get to go on a fun little mining trip down to the downstairs area, go get some more redstone and do redstone things for the next build. I think the next two, no, one of them does not require, the next one that I wanted to do does not require redstone, and I can actually do it right now. I should have, gross. I should have everything that I need to do this one. It does not require redstone. It does require a bucket of lava, bucket of water. I have those. And it also requires a trap door, which I have one of those. And I should be good. So this next one we're going to be building, I'm going to be building relatively close to the chicken one, but not like super duper close, not too close to it, so it doesn't block off my little entrance to my mine. I want one of you guys to grow up, please. I think I'm gonna build it like right here on top of this little area, because I mean, it doesn't require a whole lot of surface for this. It's a very basic, very simple pig farm. So this one, let me go ahead and swap that out for that. I need 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2, like so. It's, like I said, a very simple one. So I'm gonna break this block. Let me get out my chest and my hoppers. We'll go ahead and throw down a double chest there. Slap a hopper down on top of that. And then a slab, which that's what I'm missing. A slab, which I can make a slab pretty easily. Anything I really have to worry about. So I'm gonna make this crafting table so that I can carry it with me everywhere I go. So we'll throw a slab on top of that hopper there, and then we'll do the deep slate bricks across the back, get that out of my inventory, fill that in with dirt. And then from here, I need to go up, 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 up. This one should be the dispenser. No, it's 3 up for the dispenser. If I'm not mistaken, this one should be a normal block. Dispenser. This should be an observer. I have in my inventory. Oh, Enderman is not happy. Okay, he's looking the way I want him to. I'm gonna go sleep through the night. Oh, a witch, gross. Go sleep through the night, just so I can sprint. Come on. Get rid of this rain real quick. Get rid of this rain real quick. Yep, rain is gone. All right, now we can head on over here again, continue to work on this the way that I wanted to. We're gonna throw glass on top of that chest. Right here, we'll throw glass. There and there. Nope, that's not glass. That's deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. And then deep slate, slate, deep slate, slate. Button on top of the observer. You get a bucket of lava. Get that. Trap door goes here. Open that. Another bit of glass. Another dispenser, which gets water. And then bricks. Nope. Brick, 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 brick. Glass, glass. On top of that brick gets a button. So that way I can press that. It makes the water come out. I press it again. It makes the water go away. That should be everything for this pig farm. Now I just need to get the piggies into the farm. Now I just gotta, that's gonna be easier said than done. It's anything like the chickens. It's gonna be a lot easier said than done.
Try again.
So we'll build a staircase. Go grab some carrots, get some piggies, and I'll see you guys when I get those piggies into the chamber.
Try again.
Like I said, this one is fully automatic. Once they start growing up, will be fully automatic. But the piggies, I'll have to feed the piggies. Same with like the cows and the sheep once I figure out the sheep one. I have yet to figure that one out. But the piggies, I understand that. So I'm gonna get some carrots, get some piggies over there, get them trapped in that area and see if it is working the way that I want it to. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so we're back over here by these annoying little fellas and it's working. I've got cooked chicken now, so I'll take it. I'll take the cooked chicken for sure, along with the feathers. So it is fully automatic. I do have the pig farm set up. It is technically functioning. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but I wouldn't say it's horrible either. I need to get some more piggies in there for sure, but it is technically working. So it's the same basic principle as the other one. I still have my staircase set up just in case I need, or just in case I come across more piggies like that one over there. He might be a little far away, but if I come across any more little closer to me, I can do that. So now I had to move that fencer down when I had it up too high, so that it doesn't hurt them yet. When the piggy grows up and I press that button, it'll light them on fire and then take it away, so they will cook and make me a bunch of pork chops. But like I said, I need to get more piggies in there. I wonder if I can get this piggy over here easy or not. I would prefer easier, but it's understandable if this one's not going to be an easy grab just solely because of where he's at, how high up he is and whatnot, but we can try. I would like to have at least 4 pigs in there. You want this? Hey, you want this carrot? Mr. Piggy, Mr. Piggy, Mr. Piggy, you want this carrot? Okay, yeah, you want this carrot. Come on. No, come on. You wanted this carrot like 30 seconds ago. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Now you're following. All right. Now, I mean, it's relatively simple to get the pigs into the trap or into the little holder. They can be a little bit of a pain in the backside, but for the most part, they're relatively easy to do. Come on, dude. Go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go this way. Come on. Let's go, Mr. Piggy. Mr. Piggy, come on. Now, if I think I'm gonna settle with the 4 piggies. I mean, I could open the trapdoor, or yeah, close trapdoor, adjust the trapdoor so it's not sitting the way that it is, and just breed these piggies in here. That is a method I could do. That way I get more in here easier and quicker and faster, and I don't have to fight these stinkers to get a hole. And then just open it up when I'm ready to turn it into a farm. Get in the hole! They're usually a lot easier than get in the hole! Get in the hole! Why are you being there? There, stay in the hole. All right, so now we're gonna have 2 piggies down here, right? No, I need to turn the water on. Oh wait, so if I don't turn the water on, that shoots them up and then drops them down. There should be 2 down here now. Did you guys breathe? Why didn't you drop? You should have dropped down the hole. What the heck? All right, there's 2 of them down there now. All right, whatever. All right, so yeah, that's the piggy farm and the chicken farm. Those are completed. Spookies. I'm gonna go to sleep now because I don't want to deal with these guys. And I'll see you guys when I have the stuff that I need to set up the 3rd farm. Let's try that again. I'll see you guys when I have everything needed to set up the 3rd farm. There we go. I cut that short and I apologize. All right, so now that we are over here, we actually don't have everything that I need. Of course I don't have everything that I need. Do have cooked chicken, but I need to make my way up to my mob farm again, get, I think, another bow. I might have another bow, or I might have what I need to make a bow. I know my villagers should have a bow available. I might be able to just trade for one of those with one of them. Do all that fun stuff, because yeah, I don't see a bow in there, and I don't see any bows anywhere else. Also, yeah, I've only got 2 string, and I need 3 to actually make a bow. Let me go ahead and sleep real quick. And then once I'm done sleeping, I'll go buy a bow from my villager. I'll take my emeralds with me. Go ahead and drop off these seeds because I don't need them. We'll go and buy a bow from the villager real quick, make 1 more dispenser because I do need another dispenser for this build. Oh, that's bones. What do I have over here first? Do I have anything in here that could be useful? No. Okay, so yeah, the next thing I need is another dispenser, which is relatively easy to get. If I go in here to this Fletcher, open him up, grab a single bow for 2 emeralds. We'll drop those off there. Come out here to where I have a crafting table and realize that I don't have any cobblestone. So I need to get some cobblestone and finish and actually make the dispenser. So I'll see you guys when I get back over to my chicken area, or my new farm area for the 3rd out of 4 farms, which is the cows. Okay, so I haven't made what I need yet, but I do have the resources to make what I need. So this is what I'm making now. Bow and then redstone. Is that not how that's done? Hold on. Wait, no, it's flippy floppied. I have that right. What? Isn't that, hold on, dispenser. That not, I have it, seriously. Okay, I'm just dumb. Let's grab out, I don't want to do my shovel because that's a lot of digging for oopsies, or a lot of replacing blocks for oopsies. So I dig out this like so, and then we get a double chest with some hoppers leading into it, like so. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be right for what I'm doing. That should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That makes 4. We can do that back there. But for now, let's go ahead and place down a piece of glass here with signs done. Sign done. Sign done. All right, so then that gets that and that. Little dispenser. Oh wait, no, I need 5 dispensers for this. What am I doing? My brain's not braining. Hold on. We can climb up this real quick. I should have a couple more bows in there. But so far, I mean, I'm remembering slightly how to do what I'm trying to do here. This farm is, I think it's a pretty cool looking farm. I think it's pretty effective. It works pretty well. And I don't have that. That's fine. I can make that pretty easily. We'll go ahead and climb up the scaffolding real quick. I really need to figure out a better method at this. But now that I'm actually producing foods, it will make it easier for me to survive the final battle of the Ender Dragon. I say final, but it's definitely not the final battle. But it'll help survive that battle with the Ender Dragon. So we're leading up to that. That's what we're doing. We're leading up to fighting the Ender Dragon. Once I manage to fight the Ender Dragon, I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. Once I'm able to fight the Ender Dragon, then we will successfully, like that, and then redstone there. Redstone there. Get 2 more bow. Cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. Bow, redstone, make. Okay. Now we can final one, bow, redstone, cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. That should be everything I need for that. There, problem solved. Jump down the water. This is how I died in my live stream. Fell from a high place. I apparently missed the water stream and did not aim for the bushes, so. Each one of these dispensers down here needs a lava bucket. That's okay, I can get a lava bucket pretty easily from the nether. I can make those pretty easily. So I'm not too worried about that. That's not a big deal. And as you see, I mean, it's slowly coming together. Then we do this here, another dispenser. And we'll place glass there and there. Bring it up 1 and 1. And then we need to place down the observers. Actually, I need to break that glass. Observer there. Observer there. There. Like so. Like so. And then we can just do a block there. And this observer here is going to get a button. Where are my buttons? There they are. You're going to get a button, which will trigger all of those observers. Awesome. And then we will do block, 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 block. I'm pretty sure it's just 2 up from there. It might be 3 up. I'm not quite certain. I will have to do some investigation and figure out. So give me a minute to go check my creative world, because I built it all in creative first, and then now I'm building it in this so that I know how to do it, and I cannot remember what to do after this step. I do know right here gets a dispenser. Like, I know this is like blocks across like that, and this is supposed to be a dispenser. Like so. And then block, 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 button. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I remembered how to do it. My brain was not wanting to brain, but I brained apparently. All right, so out. Drop down here real quick. We'll make some plank, or we'll make some planks so that we can do a trapdoor, because I do need one of those. Forgot about that. And like so. Do I have any iron on me? I have buckets, so I can make a water bucket. I need to make a path up first. This dispenser is going to get a water bucket, so I'm not worried about that. We'll grab that water bucket real quick, throw that in there, so that's taken care of, and then we can start moving the moo cows in. Once I place down a trapdoor there, we can start moving the moo cows in here. You'll see the water dispenses out like so, and then you pick it back up. And that should be the way that it's supposed to be, because then down here, those 3 dispensers will have lava in them and whatnot. So I do need to make 2 more buckets, get 3 buckets of lava from the nether real quick, and then I should be good to lure some moo cows up into the auto farm. So give me 1 second to sleep, get those couple buckets of lava, and I'll see you guys when I get back to the overworld. All right, so I have the traders trapped. There's 4 of them up there, which they did produce 2 offspring for me so that I can show you guys this is what it do. And then boom, steak. I now have steak. So if I come up here and go upstairs, which turn the water flow on, I should be able to, wait, no, I don't have any bread with, or I don't have any wheat with me. What the heck am I doing? Why do I not have any wheat? But now I have access to food forever. So that is definitely beneficial for me, because eventually I will make this farm bigger or do a different farm so that I have food like bread and whatnot constantly being produced. And the chickens are just doing chicken things over there. My pillagers are doing pillager things over there. They're just wandering, doing their own thing. And we can breed these guys. Shut that off. That should have dropped 2 baby cows down. There's 1 baby cow. Where's the other baby cow? Come on. Did I not make all 3 of, or all 4 of you have? There we go. Did that give me 3 baby cows? Or 2 baby cows? Okay, there's 2 baby cows. Yeah, so the baby cows go down, do the baby cow things, and then I shut off the water up here. I'm gonna leave the torches, because why not? Keep it a little brighter up top. I do have lanterns down here, but yeah, those guys will grow up, and then the same thing will happen to them when I turn on the lava. They will get burned and die, and then the chickens have been doing fantastic for me. I have 8 right now. And yep, that's just ticking away, being obnoxious. The pigs have been doing all right. Now, I don't know why, but when I bred them, one of the small ones stayed up there with those guys, and I don't really know why. As I only have, oh, I guess I have 3 of them down here now. I don't know how many I have up there, but I should have more than that. But this is the same thing. It just puts the lava out. They're too small to get got by the lava right now. And then it auto picks it up because the observer. So these guys, I'm not worried about breeding them. I did make a simpler way to get up to the piggies and the moo cows over here. I also broke my shovel and had to spend some time redoing that, or remaking it. That took a little bit because, as you see, I did flatten out this area a little bit. I took away some of the layers, and I just was not paying attention and broke my shovel like a big doo-doo dingus head. So I'm going to continue to work on these things, get these, try to figure out how to set up a sheep farm, because obviously that would be the final one that I need to do. And then I'm going to also work on putting a building around these guys, each one with their own respective building. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that, what blocks I'll need to do that, and all that fun stuff. So there will be some time lapses coming here soon. There will be soon, I promise. But if you're enjoying this so far, I hope you guys are, because I am definitely enjoying making these farms. It's quite entertaining to trap these animals and, you know, make them do my bidding for me, especially the chickens over here. I do literally nothing with these guys, and I get a bunch of free food, so I'll take it. It makes me happy. The only ones I have to work with right now are the pigs and the cows. I have to manually breed them and get them up doing what they need to do, and then cook them once they are growed. This is all the dirt that I got from this area. A little over 9 stacks, a little over, almost a little under 12 stacks. So that was a decent bit. You can understand how I managed to break my shovel just not paying attention. Need to get unbreaking, so I do need to get another villager up there in the tools. I also did grow some of my jungle trees, so that is going. I do need to build a little jungle wall so that I can grow my, not sugar cane, my cocoa beans. So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting all that stuff set up for the sheep farm and figuring out how to do a sheep farm and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys when that time comes. All right, so the sheep farm is going to be pretty much the exact same as the cow farm. Now, I do need to change some things up about it. Like I need to get rid of the, I need to alter the actual building itself. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Slabs. I need to use slabs instead of utilizing any trapdoors, because I used Oh, I'll take the 3. Heck yeah. I need to utilize slabs instead of trapdoors, so I'll take some slabs with me. Now, I will need to get some more deep slate bricks, but that's okay. I have all of the lava and everything else required to make the farm. Now I just need to figure out a place to put said farm. Now, I would prefer somewhere flat. I have these guys kind of spaced out. So I'm thinking I put the sheep over this way, but at the same time, like, I don't want to obstruct that. I'm thinking, yeah, the sheep's gonna go over here. I need to grab some dirt out of my little chest that I have over here, fill up on that. So let me go ahead and grab some dirt. I need to flatten out this area over here, and then we'll build the exact same thing that we built for the cow farm. So we won't have to worry about rebuilding said, or I won't show you guys me building the sheep farm, because that'll be the same thing as the cow farm. Just minus, I'll show you the little changes that I did with the slabs. That's the word I'm looking for. The slabs instead of trap door. I'll show you those changes. I'm going to get this area flattened out and then work on getting that actually built, and I'll see you guys when that is completed. All right, so we're nearing the final steps of building this, and the final little bit that I actually changed up from the other one is not that aspect. Hold up, wait a minute. I need to fix that. Not like so. It needs to go up another block. So 1, 2, 3. Like so, and then it gets a slab on the bottom of that block, like that. And then we'll get another block there, a button on top, open that, throw the bucket of water in, and then the sheep will go there. And I'll put a fence over the sheep so that when it gets activated, it'll flush the sheep, the baby sheep down, because they can fit through that 1 block gap, where normal sheep can't fit through the 1 block gap. And that is quite literally the only difference between this farm and the cow farm. Other than that, it's the exact same. So now I just need to get some wheat, and I need to lure my sheep over here. I'm going to be trapping the gray sheep inside of this farm. The gray sheep that are inside of my barn there. And then the barn's going to get repurposed. What it's going to be repurposed into, I have no idea. I really have no idea. But this will produce beds for mining netherite and doing all that fun stuff. And, you know, maybe trying the bed strat for getting the Ender Dragon battle completed. Things like that. I'm not quite sure exactly. I'm holding the button weird. Okay. I'm not quite sure exactly everything that it's good for, but I know it's good for something. So we'll grab some wheat real quick. We'll head over there to my barn, get those sheep, lure them over, and trap them inside of the farm, and then we'll actually get to building the exterior portion of said farm, making it nice. Come on, guys. Okay, all but one of you. So I'm gonna lure these guys all over there. It's gonna take a minute to get them over there. And what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in there. I'll be able to breed and get, what, 3 baby sheep each time I breed. So I'll be pretty productive. I'll get the cooked mutton and I'll get the wool. So that'll be pretty productive. And you'll notice that, yeah, hey, no, you come here. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, come on. You'll notice that this area has been transformed quite a bit over here in that little time period between stopping and rebuilding the farm. Okay, I still have all 6. And now comes the fun part of fighting them to get them in there. But yeah, it's all flattened out and flat. Gross. Come on, there's 6 of you. Come on. Get in the hole. Thank you. You get in the hole too? One of you get in the hole? All right, you're almost in the hole. Go. In the hole. No. Hole. Why are you so... Get in the hole. Thank you. Next. Your turn. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Make sure I don't fall in the hole, because if I fall in the hole, that's going to be amazing. Try to get out of there. Need you in the hole. In the hole. Why are you so difficult? Get in the hole. These sheep are going to be the death of me. I'm going to get them all in the hole, and then I'll see you guys in a second. All right, all 6 of them are in the holes now. I have successfully trapped all 6 of them in there, and you can see that by the fact that there are 3 baby sheeps down here from breeding. 2 over there, 1 over there. Done. Problem solved. Sheep, complete. Chickens, complete. Pigs, complete. Cows, complete. All of it, complete. Now I just need to collect the resources that I need in order to build the buildings around them and make it look amazing. Make it look awesome. And it just interesting. And, you know, all other synonyms for amazing. So, yeah, let me collect them resources and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Try again. again.
All right, everybody. So we have finished the farms. That will be probably the second longest time lapse of this entire video. I still have a lot of blocks left over. I undercalculated on that, and overcalculated on this. So these are full of all the blocks that I have left over. So there are builds definitely coming. Ominous bottle. Yeah, I fought some pillagers. An hour and 40 minutes, dang. But yeah, so they are all functioning farms. You can get into every single one of them now. Like this guy, they've been working overtime for me, giving me all sorts of cooked chicken, which actually I need a refill. Thanks, guys. Then I've got over here my cows, my moo-moos. Look at that derpy face. My moo cows, which I should have some leather, and yeah, some cooked steak in here. Don't have any food to feed them right now. I do need to harvest up some more and get some more for them. Now I will be putting doors on these builds, just mainly to keep mobs out, because the last thing I need to have happen is to walk in there and all of a sudden, boom, I'm getting blown up or shot or something like that. Where the pigs, they already have their doors on them. They have been working pretty well. They're a little overstocked upstairs, so we can see them. If I turn that on, we can see them pretty well. We can feed them if I need to. And yeah, they've been working pretty well. I've got 4 cooked steak from them. And then these guys over here, the sheep farm, which was the last one that I built, is done. You can see in here that has been working as well. I do have cooked mutton along with a gray bed that I made from them, which there seems to be a lot of horseshoes up there, or sheep shoes. And this one just happens to be tall enough that, oh, I missed a block. Okay. This one's tall enough that thankfully I am able to just walk up there. No issues whatsoever. I need to get one more gray wool. Now, I made the sheep look like the wool. Or I made the sheep building look like the sheep that I have inside of there, because all the sheep that are currently contained inside are gray wool. So, or they produce gray wool, so why not make the sheep building look like the actual sheep that are inside of there? Whereas the piggy's got funny looking little ears on him. But yeah, it took quite a while because I did create these in creative mode first to make sure that I knew exactly what I was doing with these builds. Whereas this chicken over here, I just added a nest to him while building. So I mean, it looks good. I think the nest under the chicken works well. Now the chicken is the full body of the chicken and the head, just due to the fact that there's no way this would fit just inside of the head of the chicken like I did with the pig, sheep, and cow, just solely because of the size of the chicken's head, because they've got funny looking heads. So that is the reasoning for that. But yeah, it is completed. They are done. If you guys enjoyed watching this one as much as I enjoyed making it, make sure you stick around to the for the next episode, where I'll be making more massive builds like these, more awesome builds like so. Who knows? Maybe there's a cake farm in the future. Maybe a cake farm. Maybe we're actually going to go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, again, if you guys enjoyed it, leave that like down at the bottom. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and let me know that you enjoy the videos. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Y'all take it easy.